When people on the internet are saying that a $280 motherboard that is the size of my hand is faster than XOC boards 3 times the price, you got to check it out. And that's what we did. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chamber here, and today we will be testing out the Z790I Lightning. This is a pretty new motherboard. Like, if you go on the internet, there's gonna be no content on it as of right now. I am the first person bringing you guys content about this motherboard. So if you're just learning about the channel and you're interested in overclocking content, hit that like button down below, subscribe, and join the Discord. So why did I buy this motherboard? Well, the real reason was just because of its overclocking potential. People were saying kind of on forums and stuff, I've heard, that you can get 8600 megahertz stable on this. Something other boards are not able to do. Yeah, you might have that one person, that one off, who can do like 8800 daily stable, but they've got some weird overclocking water cooling rig where people are just doing this with normal like fans. Nothing weird. That was the main reason why. That's really all that got me into it. As soon as I heard people are doing 8600 daily, I kind of was like, oh yeah. And it was only 280 bucks. And for me in the US, I can just return it in like 2 weeks, by 2 weeks if I don't like it. So no harm, no foul, really. Going over some of the basic things about this motherboard. It has two M.2 NVMe drives, so you can fit 2 drives. It has 2 DIMM slots, small motherboard, so it's only going to have 2 DIMM slots. So you can fit a max of 96 gigs, 248 gig sticks. Should be fine. Looking at the back, you got plenty of USB, plenty of audio. You have Realtek 2.5 gig, which is fine. If you know, I'm a big fan of like the i210 and using like a custom network card. So sadly can't use that on this board since it only has 1 PCIe slot, but maybe I can like adapt it with a M.2 to PCI card. The only thing really missing on the back, and I'll get into this later in the video though, is BIOS flashback. This is an OC board. This is an OC focus board. Like, this is the board Splave, who is sponsored by AsRock, is getting all his records with. So why isn't there BIOS flashback? The only thing that really though that like does kind of scare me though is that it only has 1 EPS power connector. I get it, small board. You kind of can only fit one, but if you're throwing something like a 14900 KS in it, you unlock the power limits. It's going to go over that 330 watt power limit that EPS connectors currently allow. I think it's like 336 technically, but 330. Especially because the VRM on this is such high quality. This is like better than some ATX boards, so like big desktop boards. The VRM is very good. So kudos to AsRock on that. So don't really worry about like your VRM overheating. There is a fan though that you can set like speeds on. Just don't do full speed. It will get very loud. Trust me, I know. It also says on the box up to 8600 megahertz, and that is what the QVL says. I think that some like V color sticks that aren't even out yet. If they are out though, I will leave affiliate links down below to the sticks as well as the motherboard. But okay, let's get into the overclocking experience and seeing how it worked. So to start off with, we are going to be using my 14900 KS, same 14900 KS I've always had, and my, let me find them. I found them. My 2x16 Patriot Viper 8200 megahertz sticks. These are the highest bin 2x16 sticks that you can buy. So these, if anything can max out the platform, it's going to be these. Let's get into it. Okay, here we are in the BIOS. This might be one of the like ugliest BIOSes I've seen. No, F6. We are on BIOS version. How can we see what BIOS version? Maybe 1.22. I believe this is a older version of a BIOS. Give me 1 second. Okay, yep. So looking here at the BIOS page, sorry about the light. So 1.22 is default, like the factory release BIOS. I will be upgrading to 2.04 for this video because it supposedly improves memory compatibility. I don't want to go to this beta BIOS because I'm not a fan of beta BIOSes. And it'll probably just enable baseline, and I don't really care about baseline. So let's just go straight into here, and let's just enable XMP Profile 1, which is 8200. While we're at it, I'm gonna go to both of my fans and max them out. One of them is like case fan through the switch on the LAN cool. The other one's the pump, so let's max them out. Yeah, so no matter what I did, I just got an error in VST. Didn't matter. So I decided to do a stream a couple days back. If you're interested, just go to my Twitch down below. The link, the full stream is there, and I'm actually going to post it unlisted in my Discord. But like, I couldn't get anything stable, even like 7000 XMP profile on auto, which was off. And everyone was like, well, try 2x24. So I threw my 2x24 sticks in, and yeah, 8600 does work. Let's try that. Yeah, AsRock on top right now. I was thinking that too, actually, when I saved and exit. I was like, I don't know if this is going to post. So we might be in a little bit of trouble. This board takes anything I can throw at it with 48 gigs. So their QVL here is correct. So I use my 7200 megahertz sticks, by the way, and they worked at 8600 on the XMP profile. I just used the same timings and everything, and it just worked. So kudos to AsRock for actually having a QVL that is real, especially when you're getting those high numbers. People are going to be a little hesitant to like believe that. But let's get into the actual 2x24 overclocking now and see what I got to achieve. A couple days later, and we actually are now on a different RAM kit. This is the 8200 kit I have. I took it out because MDI, so 2x24, is performing better on this board. I'm gonna retest these soon, but I was on Twitch and I didn't have any really luck with 2x16. Plugged in 2x24, and look at where we're at. 8400 CL38. Here are the timings. So honestly, this board tunes your timings very, very well. The only ones I'm kind of messing around with still is like TWTRL and obviously TRFC, but they look really, really good. So as of right now in this video, if you are going to buy this motherboard, get 2x24 and overclock it like that. My 7200 sticks are doing 8400. So it isn't like I have a crazy bin. I bought the cheapest 2x24 Hynix MDI. I'll leave a link down below to this kit as well as a high-end kit in case you just want to go all out. But now I'm going to stream, test out 2x16 again, see if it works, and then we'll test them again against like performance-wise, and then we'll see which one I'm going to pick. But you know, I want to get 2x24 working. These are 8200 megahertz sticks. These are the fastest. These have to go fast. So, put them back in, did another stream. Once again, linked in the Discord. And let's just see how it performs now. Maybe like, you know, maybe the issue was routing between like the chair and the monitor. No, but let's see, like, was I able to accomplish anything? Yeah, it's a couple hours later, and literally no matter what I do, the 8i sticks just don't work. I mean, so this is like just me kind of giving up. I can get the 8200 XMP working, so if you just want XMP, it works. But if you actually want to tune something, I'm not having any luck. Maybe if I like end up going back to it and like tuning it some more, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can get 8i working, or maybe there's a new BIOS revision. I'll talk about it in the Discord, so join down below and think about supporting me there. But for now, I'm just gonna go back to the good old MDI sticks. I got a little bit farther at least. At least I got XMP stable, but like anything else, nope. I couldn't even get the OC off my old motherboard, the Z790 Tachyon, to work, so kind of an L. So, talking in my Discord, I was talking with some people and I was like, yeah, in my opinion, you're just going to need to use 2x24 on this board. That's the only way it's going to be good. And Madness in my Discord, highly recommend checking him out, by the way. Madness is a G. But I was talking to him, and basically what he said is, you're going to need some like OEM, like the green 8i sticks. That's really what these are made for. Splave and Overclocker back in the day when 8i first came out was selling those. So they probably was tuning them for those, not for any off-the-shelf stick of 8i. Because there are a little bit of differences that kind of affects overclocking. But overall, the board and the BIOS were mostly, especially the BIOS, was really tuned for 2x24 overclocking, which is why you're able to get that 8600 stable on 2x24, but on 2x16 you struggle at 8200 even. So if you own this board, my best suggestion is just get 2x24. I'll leave a link down below to like the 7200 bin I have, which for like most people is probably fine. And then I'll leave another link down below for a high end, like a high bin, probably 8400 megahertz, 2x24 for you guys. So definitely would just think about checking those out, not any of the 2x16. Obviously, if that's all you want, but you get extra RAM too, so might as well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure that you do hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if you guys want me to do more like overclocking content, like testing boards like this, because I really do enjoy doing this. The last time I've really done a motherboard video was back in like 2021 with the Z790 Unify X. So I like doing these like OC boards that are kind of like, most people don't really know like what to think about them or how to max them out. But for someone who knows how to max them out, it can be really important. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Peace.